What's up? It's your girl Nay Monroe if you already didn't know. And let's get into this church tea, y'all, because y'all not ready for this one. Try your best to keep up because this one is about TD Jakes' daughter, Cora Jakes Coleman, and let's get into this mess. Now, this woman by the name of Michelle took to her Instagram to share her story about her former friendship with Cora and how Cora handled her when she was at her lowest time, snatching her baby away.
I was homeless. I was leaving a 4 or 5 year relationship. I had 3 kids already, and I was pregnant with my 4th born, Jason. When we got reacquainted, she told me that she'll be there to help me. You know, she told me that she was only there to help me. She was not there to help me. She was actually there to take my child. And she did everything that she could to get what she wanted, her and her husband. From constantly telling me that I didn't have my son for myself, to backing me in a corner in her office at her home when they stayed in Grand Prairie, her and her husband Brandon, and telling me that if I did not give my son to them, that they would take him from me.
Now, since this is an ongoing story, Michelle is still fighting for baby Jason. Today, she took to her Instagram to post a picture of her other daughter with Miss Cora's daughter, Amari. Apparently, Cora told the judge that Jason never met Michelle, never communicated with Michelle, and has never been around Michelle, which is a lie. As you can see, Michelle has pictures of Jason with his siblings to let Cora know that she is still fighting for her son Jason, and she still wants her baby back, no matter how they tried to convince her that she was not stable enough to raise him. Now, Cora has not responded to any of these allegations by Michelle yet, but fans dug up an old picture of Jason being bored and an interesting caption by Cora, which kind of misled people to think that that was her own child that she gave birth to.
Her and her husband Brandon, and telling me that if I did not give my son to them, that they would take him from me. So when I had Jason, I went into postpartum depression. I never dealt with that my whole entire life or having children. I never dealt with postpartum depression. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to deal with it. I just know that I was dealing with it. You know, and she took that and she prayed on my vulnerability to the point where she had me in front of a fucking MacBook recording and asking me questions, talking about it was counseling, but it wasn't counseling, because later on down the line, a few years later, she would then use that evidence against me in court when I went to fight for my son.
Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, like, why would this lady need to steal anybody's children? Can't she just adopt or have children on her own? But doing a little research, we found out that Miss Cora actually is dealing with fertility issues right now. So she is definitely trying to figure that out and focus on that. On top of that, her ex-husband, Richard Coleman, recently got locked up for child sexual assault and has some priors before that.
And when you fight against people with money, and I'm talking about real money, that shit is hard as fuck. I represented myself in trial by myself, and I had to sit up there and come to the agreement because I didn't know how to fight no more. They paid my lawyer off. They paid the judge off.
Now, as you just heard Michelle say, she had to come to an agreement because she lost the custody battle. On top of that, she also just mentioned that they were paying off judges and lawyers. Now, who are we to say if anybody was paying off anything? Cora does have the money to do so if she chose to, but Cora also just has a weird past. Like, these allegations don't just come out of nowhere. If you take a moment to just scroll down her Instagram, you'll also see an interesting post of Cora talking about her collection of dolls. She mentions that one of them is named Amari, same name as her daughter. One of them is named Logan, the new name that she just gave baby Jason, and one of them is named Sarita, the same name as her mama. But the shenanigans do not stop there. Let's talk about these crazy tweets that we found about these mysterious children that she was watching, taking care of, that are no longer here. There was a baby by the name of JoJo that was in her care and custody. There was a baby by the name of Kinsley that was in her care and custody, and also 3 little girls with unknown names. And just to add a little sugar, spice, and everything nice, let's also get into this tweet that she hopped in that was supposed to be for her sister Sarah about looking for housing for displaced teen moms. She decided to input that she wanted to get more information, which is weird because why would she need to be taking babies from displaced teen mom? Now, besides the fact of Cora having a house and a heart to fit all these children, everybody isn't going as hard as Michelle, and some people are actually gifting their babies, as Cora posted one of her friends dancing with baby Ruby, a gift that was given to her. Now, I don't know if her friend is a surrogate. I don't really know if baby Ruby is her new addition to the family, but y'all, let me know. Do you think something weird is going on? Do you think there is a baby cult? Like, what is happening?